The impact of breast cancer trials over the years has been significant. We've done drug trials, we've done prevention trials, de-escalation trials, and they're all having an effect on people's survival rate. So in the past 25 years, the survival rate has improved by 25%. We have founders, and they were a bunch of oncologists that were working overseas, and they were young and enthusiastic and passionate, and there were some trials conducted in the UK that made them realise that when we go back, we want to set up a group that can do similar randomised trials. The first trial that we were involved in was back in '78, and that was to test and see if we could minimise the effects of chemotherapy on people that had metastatic breast cancer. That trial was groundbreaking at the time. It was one of the first clinical trials done in Australia for breast cancer, so we're very proud to be part of that, and that's still referenced very much today. We participated in the HERA trial, which resulted in the treatment of Herceptin for HER2-positive breast cancer. We worked in the POEMS trials, and they were really important because they looked at protecting the fertility of young women while they were having their treatment for cancer. And it was really pleasing to say people on the POEMS were having babies after they had their treatment. And not only did it go on for people that had breast cancer, it's for protecting fertility of women that are on any type of cancer treatment. But we're also doing new trials such as the BRCA-P trial, which is looking at potentially being able to prevent carriers of that gene developing breast cancer. We've been a member of the Breast International Group and the International Breast Cancer Study Group since the beginning. The ability to collaborate means that we can get more people on trials and get the result quicker. We've been very fortunate to bring trials into Australia that have benefited people. We are looked at from an international perspective and from a national perspective as the leading group to do breast cancer clinical trials in the collaborative group area. Over the 45 years that we've been in existence, breast cancer trials have invested over $170 million in our research. And more importantly, in the past 5 years, we have increased our research expenditure by 8% annually. We've got an ambition that we're trying to drive to be bigger, to provide more trials so that no more lives are cut short by breast cancer. More than half of our $170 million that we've invested comes from our supporters, and we have a database of over 38,000 supporters, some of whom have supported for the 25 years consecutively that we have been raising funds. What excites me the most about future trials in breast cancer is that they're now looking at the cellular level to see how they can work to prevent the actual cancer coming from the beginning. We've also just established our clinical fellow program, and that's to try and engage the future generation of young people to come in and be involved with our research. And we've offered 6 of them across many disciplines: pathology, oncology, radiotherapy, and supportive care. I can see breast cancer trials in the future making sure that we provide care for people both from the supportive angle but also from the treatment angle to make sure they have a better quality of life and a longer life. I come to work each day to save lives, and I don't think many people can go and say that, so that's my passion, is to come and make a difference to people that are suffering breast cancer.